Hey guys, so here I am with this long-awaited haul. I haven't accumulated all of these things in one go, but I have been updating my wardrobe for fall and winter time, trying to shop smartly and see where to invest and where I can probably save a couple bucks. I do a lot of online shopping. So I wanted to show you guys or give you some tips and share something really cool with you. I also wanted to state that this video is sponsored by ShopTagger, and that is how I do my online shopping. It is genius. Now, ShopTagger is kind of like your shopping assistant, like somewhere where you would save all the things you want to buy so you can create a multiple of wish lists, which is awesome. But you go online, look at stuff, and for example, even if the item was sold out, this will notify you and let you know that the item is back in stock. It'll let you know if the item goes on sale. It's really, really genius because sometimes you see something, you want it really bad, and it's out of stock. So you look for something else or comparable. You kind of make a mental note, and you're like, okay, I want to remind myself to get this, and you forget, and then you're out of luck. So I think this is a really, really genius tool to use. I'm one who shops a lot off of like Instagram and stuff like that. So if I see something that I like and there's a link to it, I'll go to that link, but then I'll forget what the product name was or what the item was, period. Or I'll screenshot it, so I'm like cluttering my camera roll with pictures. So it makes sense to do this. And there is this button that you just install on your web browser. It works really well with Google Chrome. You just click on the button, it gives you the options, you choose what the item is, and like I said, you can make a shoe wish list, you can make a coat wish list, like you can divide it into groups. It's also helpful for shopping for like Christmas is coming up, so maybe you want to make a shopping list for certain people and add a few things to it and then pick from there what you want to choose. It's freaking fantastic. I cannot tell you how excited I was. I'm like, I didn't even know something like this existed, kind of thing. So it was really cool when they reached out to work with me on this video. I'll leave all the links down below as to how you can install it. It's really easy to use. There's no faff to it. So you're not getting 1,000,001 emails a day or anything like that, which is another thing that I like. So yeah, I think it's a really, really neat idea to do. And like I said, I do the majority of my shopping online, and you can just save whatever it is that you want on there. So anyway, that is how I do my online shopping. I thought I'd get into it and show you some of the things that I've picked up, both low end to high end, mix of everything in this haul. So first up is this coat that everyone keeps asking. It's not a duster coat because it feels like a blazer. It's super, super long, but it's from And Other Stories. And it's this like blazer. It has this like satin lining on the lapel. It's really, really nice. Very structured. It has shoulder pads on it. I'm gonna insert clips of me wearing all of these items because it's just the lens that I'm filming on won't allow for like a full body shot, but it has the satin lining on the pockets. It has 3 buttons, and like I said, it's super long. I like the feel of it. I don't like black wool coats just because I feel like they get really, really dirty. If I had like a gray, which I'm on the hunt for, or some type of, or like my brown wool coat, I think you're less likely to see lint on it. So something like this, like a structured jacket, is really nice. So I love the quality of it. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think I'll get a ton of wear out of it. And I can layer like hoodies and things underneath it, which is great. So I really did my research and came across this and fell in love with the satin. I feel like this kind of adds a little texture to the outfit or some type of contrast. Next up, I was at the outlets with my mom, and I think it was the Philadelphia outlets. And I went into the Gap. I love the Gap, especially for like knits and things like that. The men's section is the way to go. if you like really slouchy, oversized, really thick knits, the Gap is amazing. So yeah, went into the Gap factory, found this beige cream kind of hoodie, and it's a men's medium, I believe. Yeah, a medium. And I like that slightly elongated arm that it looks like it's drowning. I think that the style is really in, and I think it suits my body type. People think that I'm super short, and when they meet me in person, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I thought you were, small." And no, I'm 5'8", which I don't think is super tall either. But once I start adding shoes and things like that, I'm a little bit taller, and I'm thin, and I have a long torso, so it works for me. But I love this sweater. It's just so comfy, and I'm gonna get a ton of wear out of it. I just like the boyish feel to it. Sticking to the realm of hoodies, next is another men's hoodie, and this one's from Fila. As you can tell, I have a Fila t-shirt. This is another item that I picked up, but I'm on a huge Fila kick. I like the whole sporty retro look, 80s, 90s. This soft, I don't know what the material is, but I think here it is. So it's 55% cotton, 45 polyester. I love this. It's just a gray slouchy hoodie. Again, I live in hoodies all winter, summer long, or not summer. I live in hoodies all autumn, winter long. I love a good hoodie. I love wearing the hood. I love wearing beanies with it. I like wearing them with trouser pants, more structured pieces to just kind of, I don't know. You can dress it up, dress it down, and I just think it adds this cool factor to it. So I got this t-shirt, which I've rolled up the sleeves, and I believe this is also a men's shirt, but I got them both in a small. Next is this bat wing sweater from Zara, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me wear this or try this on my Insta stories. I'm not a bat wing shirt kind of person. I just hate this awkward triangular, this portion here. I don't know, it just feels too bunchy for me. But I actually like this, and I tried it back on to film this video, and I fell in love with it even more. I said, I can make this work with a bunch of different things, and it's super, super soft, and I love it. And it has this ribbed texture to it, and I can roll up the sleeves. I can, put them down. I have this tendency of keeping my sleeves in the palm of my hands. John yells at me all the time for it, but yeah, I really, really like this sweater, and it's a black sweater. I think it comes in a bunch of different colors, but I'll link them down below so that you can take a look. Next thing I got from Zara is this pleated, it's not houndstooth, is it? Yeah, this houndstooth printed skirt. I have been looking for and it's high-waisted as well. I've been looking for one of these for ages, maybe a satin one. They're really trendy right now, but I think this with either a pair of combat boots or dressier boots, which I'll show you in a second, that I picked up, or even sneakers with a t-shirt. Even with this t-shirt, I would wear this and call it an outfit. It's really fun, very French-esque, it makes me think of, but it's a thicker material and very flowy. It doesn't have pockets, which sucks because I love pockets, but the fact that it's such good quality and it doesn't feel cheap or anything like that makes up for it not having pockets. So I'm really, really happy with this. And a lot of you asked where the skirt was from. So from Zara, and I will link it down below. Next up is this sweater from, I don't know if it's Gani or Gani. I got this off of the Outnet, and it's just this nautical striped, it's a really thick material, and I got it for a good price. I think it was on sale for $60 or $40, something like that on the Outnet. And again, thicker material. I got it in a medium because I didn't want it. I think it's meant to fit tight, but I don't like super tight sweaters. So I got the medium, and I figured with washing it, it would probably shrink a little bit. So I'm super happy with it. Initially it said on the website that it was black stripe, but every time I look at it and put it against something black, they look navy to me. But I've been trying to wear some navy, some browns, some neutrals, so very, very happy with it. Crew neck sweater. Next up are a few sweaters from Uniqlo or Uniqlo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Uniqlo. Anyway, I got this mustardy kind of shade. This one's a little bit more fitting, where I prefer a looser fitting top, but I like the idea of layering this underneath like one of the sweaters, underneath hoodies, underneath my check jacket that I have, but it's this extra fine merino wool turtleneck that they do, and it doesn't feel itchy or anything like that. That's my only like issue with wool. I don't mind it, but once it starts to get itchy, I can't do wool sometimes. So, but it's really, really soft, and I like the color of it. It's just like this orangey mustard kind of color. So then next I have another turtleneck sweater, but it's a little bit different. It is the collaboration that Uniqlo did with J.W. Anderson, and it's a turtleneck, but it has this like cropped, it's a little cropped, but this long billowy sleeve and these ties on the sleeves. It's very, very sheer, so you need to wear something underneath it. And then I think they do this in a cream shade as well, but I keep buying beige and cream sweaters. I have like 3 of them already. But it fits really nice, and like I said, it's not thick or anything like that. It feels exactly like that turtleneck, but I love the design of this, and I think it'll look really nice tucked into like skirts or denim or trousers, which is how I intend to wear it. But love the extra long sleeve and the little tie detail. And then I have this top from Cezanne, and I found this brand, a girlfriend of mine, Alexandra, she recommended it to me when I went to Paris earlier in June as like some places to shop. She told me to go visit the store, but unfortunately I wasn't near the store, so I couldn't go do it. And I wanted to make sure I got like the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre and all that stuff, so wasn't able to go in. But now they have a store in New York, and you can order online. So I ordered, I think this is their boyfriend silk t-shirt, and it has the 2 pockets here. It's just super, super soft. I love it. I initially ordered the white one as well, but it is so see-through, so I can do sheer, but I can't do ultra sheer. And you could literally see my entire, like, every nook and cranny. So I was like, nope, it's a little too sheer for me. So I kept the black one. But I am going to Brooklyn next month. So I might go check out the store in person and see what else, because I'm interested in a couple of their knits. I just want to see what they feel like. But the quality of this top, I got it in a size 36, so that equates to like a small, and I wanted it to be a little bit loose, so I figured the 34 would be a little bit too tight, but very, very happy with it. Okay, so now we get into like my shoe addiction. I have issues. I just love shoes. I'm definitely a shoe girl. I've said this, rather than a handbag girl. I like a nice handbag, not gonna lie, but I'll just use like one handbag all winter long, or all autumn, winter long. And if I really like the bag, I'll use it all year long. But if I'm not using it, I'll just sell it and put that towards like a new bag. So, but shoes it's a completely different story. I have a shoe problem. These are from Gucci. I love Gucci shoes. They do such a good shoe. And I tell everyone, like, if you're gonna invest or do like a high-end designer shoe, and you want to give it a try, Gucci's the way to go. Like, the loafers are just a classic shape, and they're never going to go out of style. At least I don't see them going out of style. But I picked these up, which are a little bit more fun. And these are the slides, and in the velvet finish. So it was between these and the leather ones, but I already have the leather loafer. So I wanted something a little bit different, and I liked how black the velvet ones are, but definitely you might want to do a full size up because these do run small. But the loafers, the closed loafers, those run big. Next up are another pair of Gucci shoes, but these are boots, and these are from Net-a-Porter, and or it's Net-a-Porter, I don't know how to pronounce all these French things. But it is, I forget the name of the boot. I'll put it down below. But I've been looking for like a good combat boot, and I really like these boots. They're really masculine. I always get like a funky pair of shoes every season, and this season are these. I like the white lace because that means that I can just wear them with a white t-shirt and some jeans and these boots, and I just feel super badass in these. And then they have this like snake at the bottom of them. I just like the chunky sole. I feel like they really elongate my legs, even though they're like really big and clunky and chunky. They're not super heavy, but it feels like a good solid boot. And a lot of you were asking me about these, but even if I just wanted to take this whole belt off, I can. It comes right off. The laces, they also came with a black pair, so I can change the laces out if I wanted to, but I kind of like the contrast with the white laces, and I like the belt. Next up are a pair of like dressier kind of heels, and these are from Zara. I've been waiting for these to be like put online, but oh, look at this shoe. It's such, I don't know what shoe this is supposed to be a dupe of, but I don't even care. It's this like patent leather with this neoprene, so it's like really fitting to your leg, and I have like no calves, no shape whatsoever. I have 2 sticks. Those are my legs. So everything is a little bit like, you can see my leg sitting in the shoe, which is why I'm iffy about like the whole high, what is it, the high knee boots and things like that. Like I have to try them on in person because I know they're not going to fit on my leg. There's no shape to my leg. But these fit perfectly. And they're a little bit of a pain to put on, but so worth it. And I love the square toe. I love the shiny patent leather. They're just a really nice heel, and I've already worn them. They're super comfortable, surprisingly. Next up are these cute little kitten heels from Everlane. They sent these to me. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they're this like suede nubuck material, but so cute. I normally don't wear heels. I'm just not. But I either like a high boot or loafers, and we're good. But does this even count as a heel? It's like a kitten heel. It's so cute. It's called their everyday heel. I think that's what it is. But it's in black. It's a really nice, rich, dark black. It has this like square, it's squared off versus being rounded, which I really like that. Here, let me take the paper and maybe you guys can see better, but do you see that? It's like squared off a little bit. I think that adds just things like that I pay attention to. And then the super fine point. But I'm going to get a ton of wear out of these, and I'm sure I'll wear them with socks. They are true to size. Obsessed with them. Anything Everlane. I'm just a huge Everlane fan. But are these Dear Francis boots. These are also very, very, very nice. Soft, buttery leather. Even the pull tab, the zipper here has this like white stone on it. They're gorgeous. This is the Spirit boot. And I'm more of a like pointed toe, squared toe, and this has a round toe. But it's not that it's chunky, but I love the design of it, the shape of it. So I think they're just great, and they feel great. They don't feel uncomfortable. I haven't worn them yet, but I did when I tried them on. They didn't hurt or anything like that. And I've walked around the house a little bit, and I love them. And then they have this long patent leather line. I don't know what it is with me and patent leather. I have a pair of patent leather loafers from Everlane that I'm obsessed with. And now I have these. And I think that just adds a little bit more to it. Such a nice boot. And if you're looking for like a higher heeled boot for the winter time, I think this is a really nice piece. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous shoe. Okay, and then lastly, I picked up a bag. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted it to my Insta stories. Again, I'm not a handbag person, but I needed one and I wanted something a little bit bigger. And initially, I was going to get the Celine, the box bag, but then I came across this, I think this was on Pinterest. So I looked it up, and I'm not a Louis Vuitton girl. Like, I don't know the names and the styles and things like that. I do know that I'm not a fan of like the basic monogram print. Like, it's just not appealing to me. But then I saw this. This is their Pochette Matisse in the empreinte leather, and it is the all black version of it. And what drew me to it was that one, it kind of resembles that Celine boxy shape. It was like half the price of that one. And it has like the gold chunky hardware on it. I liked the embossing of it, and I liked the texture of the leather as well. And then what else did I like about it? Oh, and then it's like divided in this like accordion kind of looking style. So it made me think of like the Celine Trio bag, because I was going to get that one too. I was on the fence. So I looked at all three of them. At the end of the day, this is the one that came home with me, and I'm super happy with it. It's a little bit larger than what I normally like my handbags to be. I prefer a small little crossbody bag, but I wanted something that I can fit all of my things in and my makeup and stuff like that. So I went with this, and I figured it would hold up really nicely because it's leather. So this is what I picked up as of late. I will leave the link down below for the whole Shop Tagger stuff so that you can check it out and see if you like it yourself. I enjoy using it. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.